This time here in Goss's Garage, I want to show you something off of a Toyota that will have you chasing your tail in circles, believe me. This is an air management valve that goes into the intake manifold of certain Toyotas. Now it has this flapper in here that can be opened or closed. That is controlled by this vacuum motor over here. The vacuum motor is controlled by the car's computer, and it pulls this either closed or open depending on the demands of the engine. Now, this car had come in and had been to other shops, and they hadn't had any success getting rid of a check engine light and a lean mixture code. So we went about it, and the first thing that we did was check the mass airflow sensor, which is a common problem on certain Toyotas, and it was out of spec, so we put a new one on. Felt everything was probably okay, sent the customer down the road, and a week or 10 days later comes back, check engine light's on again. So we read the code, same code. And we got to doing the diagnostic routine, and as we went down the diagnostic routine, it told us to check this particular piece mounted into the intake manifold. So what we did was we used a smoke machine to fill the manifold with smoke, and we could see a lot of smoke coming out right around this shaft. Come to find out, what had happened is over time and miles, the seal in here and the bore or bearing surface that this shaft rides in has worn to the point where the shaft will wobble around in there, and it allows air to be pulled in around the shaft. Should be airtight. It isn't. So this air coming in, it is unmetered air because it hasn't passed through the mass airflow sensor, and the computer doesn't know what to do with that. So fuel trim and so on gets adjusted to compensate for it, but it keeps the check engine light on, and the check engine light keeps coming back and so on because the problem hadn't been solved. And like I say, that problem is this bad seal, this wear in this housing. So a new housing, the vehicle has now been out for several weeks, and no more check engine light. If you want more tips like this and a lot of great information about automobiles in general, check us out at goss-garage.com.